I have pretty strong hands. We're not close to getting this in here. In fact, you're going to have to press it on the table or into yourself, use both hands, and go like that before it actually works. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a brief product review about this. If you're not familiar, this was put out some years ago. I believe the first company to do it was called ETS, or Elite Tactical Systems. This is one that my wife purchased off of Amazon, hoping to help her more efficiently load magazines. Like a lot of people her age, she has strength and dexterity issues in her hands, and I find when I'm doing my instructions, that's one of the #1 complaints that people have, is they can't get the doggone rounds in the magazine. Pretty common. So she purchased this thing, and I checked before we filmed today. You can still get one of these on Amazon. This is the generic brand. This isn't even from Elite Tactical Systems, so I want people to be clear about this. This is sort of a knockoff, something they call a second gen, and under brand it said generic. I'm not sure if they've gotten more popular since she purchased this, but they're for sale, and I can tell you right away, save your money if you want this for ease of magazine loading, because it doesn't do that. So, what we have, it's designed supposedly for Glock mag. This is an extended Glock mag. And this, of course, is my Canik mag. I can tell you from experimentation, it does do the Canik mag, sort of. But the Glock mag is where the thing kind of starts to run away with itself. So if you look, what you have right here is a schematic that kind of shows you how to orientate the magazine. And even though this is a Glock mag, I'm going to try to put this in here. And because of the thickness of the Glock mag, it requires a tremendous amount of strength to even get the magazine into the loader. So one of the nuances of this that kind of make it kind of intriguing is you can load multiple rounds up to 10, of course. Do this here. So you can put 10 of these rascals in there and load them all at the same time. Then what you do is flip this up, and here is sort of the pusher of the system. You'll notice it's sort of angled so you can fit the last one into the magazine, and it has a channel right here that you can use. Now this is where stuff gets complicated, okay? You would think that loading 10 is a good thing, except it now makes the pusher so far away from the body of the loader, you don't really have enough hand strength because it's so far away to do that. So what you can kind of maybe do is through experimentation, I've done some things like this before, but you're going to notice, and this is about the 4th different Glock mag I've tried to do this with, you can't get them in. It doesn't matter how hard you press. You cannot get them in. I've never successfully gotten this to work with a Glock mag. Now, some of you out there might find a sort of different experience with ETS or not, but I would bet even if it does go in, it takes a tremendous amount of force to get it to do that, sort of negating the whole idea why you would want one of these in the first place. And I'm sure you've also noticed by now that by the time I get these loaded and sort of mess around with the thing, if you have that kind of strength in your hands, you can just press 10 of them in much faster. So it's pretty gimmicky. Now I'm going to unload this. We're going to take a little break. I'm going to unload this and try it on my Canik mag and show you how much force it takes for this guy to actually work. So, as you can tell, have the Glock mags. This is my Canik mag, 20 round. I have 10, of course, in the chute, so to speak. So all we're going to do is take our little plunger or our presser, and you see once again how far away that is. I have pretty strong hands. We're not close to getting this in here. In fact, you're going to have to press it on the table or into yourself, use both hands, and go like that before it actually works. In that case, of course, it did work, but it takes a tremendous amount of force and is in, once again, no way, shape, or form faster than just loading them in by yourself. So one other demonstration we're going to do is I'm going to see if it'll work in an aftermarket extended Glock mag to maybe get a better result. So in this case, this is an Amend 2 extended Glock mag. I only put 5 rounds in the chute, hoping to demonstrate that maybe if your hands are a little closer together, you have better mechanical advantage and you can make it work that way. But we're going to give it a shot. Did work a little better with the Amend 2, but as you can tell, one fell out. Only 2 went in of 5. The other 2 are, you can tell, held up in the body of the loader. This is a completely, in my mind, useless piece of equipment. It doesn't save you time. You still have to have a tremendous amount of strength in your hands to make this work, and in my opinion, is unusually large. Earlier in the video series, we talked about the advantages of an Up Lula magazine loader. I still find that to be the best one I've ever encountered, and it's actually cheaper than this with a lifetime warranty. So if you guys get curious, don't go down this rabbit hole. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.